A coffin with up to 9 layers. Like a nesting doll, I used hundreds of kilograms of gold. On the innermost golden mask, it is also inlaid with up to 20 kilograms of pure gold and precious gems. Make sure it never fades. And under the mask, but there is a terrible curse hidden. Even those who have come into contact with this mausoleum, all bad luck is coming. This is the Egyptian pharaoh who claims to have the strongest curse. Tutankhamun, and how scary is it? In ancient Egypt, Pharaoh is recognized as the incarnation of God, have supreme rights. Among them, the youngest pharaoh, Tutankhamun began to rule the world after ascending the throne at the age of 9. But he died strangely at the age of 18. The cause of death is still unknown. Ancient Egyptians took his body into a caesarean section and took out the internal organs. Fill in anti-corrosion drugs and suture them. Soak it in sodium carbonate solution for 70 days. Make Tutankhamun's mummy body, 1,000 years of uncorrupted, lifelike. Although there are countless rare treasures buried in his tomb, but it has never been stolen in 3,000 years. And all this, it all begins with a pharaoh's curse. 1922. Howard Carter, British archaeologist. The entrance to Tutankhamun's tomb was found for the first time. Then his sponsor, Khnafin, also arrived here. When they are about to enter the tomb, they found a terrifying spell written on the tomb door. Who dares to disturb the pharaoh's sleep, the god of death will spread its wings and descend. And archaeologists as an atheist, driven by curiosity, finally the door to Tutankhamun's tomb chamber was opened. When the extremely luxurious coffin was opened, it's like Pandora's box activated. Disasters occur one after another. Tragedy happens one after another. Khnafin in Tutankhamun's mausoleum, bite by a mosquito, and form a lump. Afterwards, I suffered from scurvy. Died a year later. What's creepy is the bitten part. It's exactly where the scar on Tutankhamun's face. A few months later, brother Khnafin, who had stepped into the tomb, he also committed suicide due to sudden schizophrenia. In the following 6 years, 22 archaeologists who excavated and investigated the mausoleum. All bizarre deaths. This includes Professor Deli who untied the shroud of Tutankhamun. After taking a few x-rays, I suddenly had a high fever. Body is acute and weak. Died the following year. Others also suddenly suffered from a rapidly and fatal incurable disease. Is this really the pharaoh's curse appearing? Regarding this, modern scientific research shows the victims such as Khnafin are most likely in the tomb. Bacteria have died of illness, because these bacteria have lived in the tombs for 3,000 to 4,000 years. Caught modern medicine off guard. In Dion Wald Carter, it was after discovering Tutankhamun's tomb, escaped the disaster, and he has stepped into the tomb. It also became the rumor that broke the pharaoh curse.